Welcome to the Powers of Mind Hour. I'm Brother Malcolm, the Enlightenism philosopher, here with you once again, representing the National Bible Society Church of Divine Self-Knowledge. The power within you is God consciousness. It's greater than all of the other power and information that we have used to condition our minds to believe we are the way that others have told us we are. Break away from the crowded road or the crowds of illusion, the walls of illusion. Tear down the walls of illusions that separate you from you. The divine self-knowledge that is within you awaits you. It is your freedom to live eternally with divine love, peace, and clarity. Live in this moment and know that you have everything you need in order to be in this moment, that you are not deficient, you're divinely created with power and clarity to overcome the illusions that others have taught you. What are the illusions? Well, the illusions somebody made up about race and color, for example, gender, age. They make up religions, status, and we believe, we buy into these, we embody these beliefs. These become the barriers that separate us from perceiving ourselves as colorless, faceless, and formless, whole, perfect, and complete. Once we begin to accept that we're not whole, perfect, and complete, colorless, faceless, and formless, then we must believe that we are the way that others have defined us to be. When I say others, I mean the teachers of illusory knowledge, the keepers of illusory knowledge, things in the past. Living in the past creates a lot of pain, and it separates you from the present, because you cannot be in both places. If you're going to believe in the past and you're going to seek to identify your awareness of being powerful and so forth, and you're searching in the past, you're doing research in the past about what other people have done, and believe that what they have done is going to open the door in you, break down the barrier in you that they created with the knowledge that they passed on to you, that all of a sudden you're going to find something about yourself in the past that's going to come like an epiphany, and all of a sudden the lights are going to start shining within you and you're going to have freedom. It's not happening that way. The power to live in the now must come from within you with divine self-knowledge, the ability to perceive yourself colorless, faceless, and formless. That means in consciousness. That's what lives eternally, not bodies. We're preoccupied with bodies. So someone say, you must be born again, people are thinking about a body. Bodies are not born again. Bodies decompose, they decay, they fall back. If you do nothing, they just absorb back into the soil of the earth. What lives? What lives in us is the consciousness of being colorless, faceless, and formless. And when that consciousness, you connect with that consciousness, then you become one with the consciousness. And you stop believing in your powers. And you stop believing that because someone said it, it makes it true. Since certainty of illusion and knowledge is still illusory knowledge, meaning knowledge created with illusions, that the world is the way that it is, that one day is Sunday, the next one is Monday, and so forth and so on. These are things that people made up. I mean, just made it up. Made it up. So when you decide to stop making up things, to victimize yourself, you're using things that somebody told you to make you feel badly about yourself, terribly about yourself today. Where is it coming from? It's coming not from you, it's coming from someone else that you are embodied into your thinking, into your mindset. So then it becomes you. Then you become aware of it. So if I say I'm a black man, where did it come from? Where did the information come from, and what does it mean? Well, it means different things to different people because it's an illusion. So some people may think that I am a victim, powerless, ignorant. Some people may think I'm not. But where are the judgments coming from? The judgments are coming from the illusory knowledge that we're carried forward with generational illusions. From one generation to the next, passing it on, and then trying to find yourself in the past, looking for liberators in the past. And you can see from what has happened in the world today, everything that has happened in the past up to now, in this moment, that we're existing in this world, with all of the creative advances that we have in this moment that people in the past knew nothing about. But if we're living in this moment, we have to deal with the moment. We have to deal with the moment that we're in. We cannot talk to somebody and read anything in the past that's going to tell us about the technology, about where we are, about digital currency, about robots, about social media, and all. This did not exist in the past. Electric cars and automobiles did not exist in the past. They exist today, and human beings created them. And human beings created the knowledge that we're using about ourselves. And I am presenting a new way to think and live with divine self-knowledge that exists in you. I'm not talking about all of the other things that people rely on in the past. I am talking about relying on this power in the present moment. Being aware of yourself as colorless, faceless, and formless. Imagine it. And then build from that awareness of being to create a new person, which will ultimately mean you're being born again. In other words, divine self-knowledge is filling in the blank spots of the metaphors, of the things that were said in the past that connected people to believe in the whole concept of being born again spiritually. Understanding the Eightfold Path. All of the things that are happening in the past. And understand that all steps that were done, things that were done for the generation in that moment. In that moment, we're in another moment in time. And if we depend on the other information without fully understanding the other information, then we become victims of someone else's interpretation of the other information. If you really want to know about being born again, go within yourself and get the answers for yourself. If you really want to know about the Eightfold Path, go and do the work. See if you can accomplish those objectives that have been laid out, those guidelines, those tools to help you. If you want to know something else, discover it for yourself. And if you cannot discover it for yourself, then you don't know it. You know what you've heard about it, but you don't know it. Divine self-knowledge means to know it. Divine self-knowledge, Enlightenism, means to know it for yourself. Discover it for yourself, folks. I'm Brother Malcolm. Thank you for stopping by. Check out the book Enlightenism and Seeds from the Ashes, 2 great books to guide you into yourself. And when you get into yourself, you will ultimately find divine self-knowledge. Have a great day. See you next time.